report, scientists say climate change is getting worse and there could be serious consequences in the next 20 years. The United Nations reports that at the current warming rate, millions more people will die from extreme heat by the year 2040. There will also be substantial loss of coral reefs and a rise in sea levels that could wipe out small island nations like the Bahamas. More than 90 scientists from 40 countries wrote the more than 700-page report. What are you going to do about climate change? Mr. Bjorkman, this question goes to you first.
Well, we first have to start out with a common set of facts. The facts are overwhelming that climate change is occurring. You can see what's happening at the Arctic Circle and the ice melt through photographs, and we see it all over the world in various degrees. But when you've got government leadership who's in denial about these real problems that'll have lasting effects on our whole civilization, there's reason to be alarmed. So the first thing is we've got to come to a common set of understanding of the facts that climate change is real. And then we've got to look at the opportunities we have to address this huge problem in our country timely. And you know, green technology is one of the great sources of development that we have looking forward. So I think we need to encourage the development of, you know, solar and wind and ethanol, these big, cleaner, environment-friendly types of technologies. And it's got to start with that basic acknowledgement that this is a real problem.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Bjorkman. Mr. Johnson.
Well, this is an area that I know a fair amount about. To my knowledge, I'm the only Public Utilities Commissioner who has testified in front of Congress on this topic. I was invited in to talk about the impact that some of these solutions to climate change can have on ratepayers. And many of the proposals that have been brought up in the past have been a massive multi-billion-dollar income redistribution scheme, taking money from our part of the country and moving it to the coasts. And I know we can do better than that. Of course, we can have environmental leadership. I think that's important. But I get concerned with my friends on the left when their idea of attacking climate change is scarcity. You know, you need to drive less, and you need to turn down the thermostat, and you need to make do with less. That is not what is going to solve this problem. Technology, innovation, that is what is going to make for a better environmental future. Now, we have already seen this. You know, America has been reducing its carbon intensity. You don't hear a lot about that. But the reality is that technology has made it easier for us to cheaply extract natural gas. So we've been using a lot more natural gas, and that has half the carbon intensity of coal. So we've been shutting down coal plants and using cleaner burning natural gas plants. At the same time, we've seen technology and innovation bring down the costs of renewable energy plants. And that has made a big impact in reducing our carbon footprint. Now, I don't know what the technological breakthrough of next year or the year after that is going to be. Maybe it'll be battery technology. Maybe it'll be carbon sequestration. Maybe it'll be solar power. But I just know in my heart that if we're going to solve the climate change issue, it's going to come not from scarcity and not from bigger and bigger government, but it's going to come from technological innovation. And I'll be a leader in encouraging the private sector and our energy laboratories to do that kind of innovation when I'm in Congress.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Johnson.